The subcompact luxury SUV concept might sound oxymoronic, but BMW, Audi, Lexus, and Cadillac all disagree, as does a growing horde of car shoppers. Oxymoronic or not, Volvo wants in on the action, and as it turns out, their small luxury SUV is one of the best. Slotting beneath the XC60, the XC40 is small in all the right ways. Vectoring into parking spots is child's play thanks to a small footprint and incredibly light and quick steering. So easy to steer. And yet somehow, I'm in the... Oh, actually, I'm not within the lines. That's not surprising. However, drive like you have something to prove, and a bit more resistance would make it easier to steer with precision. Even so, this XC40R design, with its sportier suspension and 19-inch wheels, carries impressive speed through corners. Not that anyone's going to be driving the wheels off their Volvo SUV. A more relevant issue is ride quality, and in that regard, the XC40 shines with top-tier sophistication. With a short wheelbase, there's a slight seesaw action over undulating pavement, but otherwise the XC40 manages road imperfections with amazing grace. How sweet it is. Matching the 40's stable, quiet, and comfortable road manners is a cabin that merges clever packaging, welcoming quarters, and high style. Like the XC60, the XC40's rear seats are fairly vertical and do not recline. But I can fit behind my preferred front seating position with ample clearance for my knees and my head. And there's also plenty of space under the front seat to stretch my toes. Yeah. Elsewhere, the middle seat is usable despite a large center tunnel, soft and interesting materials abound, and cargo space is outstanding in all regards. The standard power tailgate reveals a large, square cargo hold with an optional reconfigurable cargo separator. For larger gear, available push-button releases drop the rear seats, while smaller items can be stowed in laptop-sized front door bins, adjacent to rear seats, or in this tablet slot under the driver's seat. Sorry, iPad, you're just too big. There's also a clever fold-out glove compartment hook for bags and a removable wastebasket. Those Swedes have thought of everything except a dedicated nook to hold the medical tape that I use to stick the microphone to my chest. Though, now that I'm looking at it, that works pretty well. Wow. Nicely done, Sweden. As noted previously, in the world of infotainment systems, Volvo's Sensus is a standout. The standard 9-inch touchscreen is an elegantly arranged, easily navigable way to control information, entertainment, vehicle settings, and your phone via standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's also smudge-prone, so keep your Volvo-supplied microfiber readily available. 2 seconds, and we wipe. Before departing the interior, we should mention a few oddities. Selecting drive or reverse with a stubby little controller is tricky until you realize moving in either direction selects neutral first. So if you want to move, you gotta double tap. I'm not gonna move, you're standing outside of the car, Mike. No, see, safety first. The sun visors do not slide, but it's such a narrow gap, I'm gonna give the XC40 a pass. The rear doors extend well behind the door handle, so be careful not to hit adjacent cars when you get out. And when you're getting in, try not to hit yourself in the face. Got to protect the moneymaker. And in this R-Design model, the interior trim messes with my vision like one of those Magic Eye posters from the 90s. I truly can't focus on it. Stupid stereoscopic vision. Visual trickery aside, the interior is smartly styled, complementing an equally charming exterior. From its shapely taillights to its Thor's Hammer LED headlights, the XC40 is a Volvo with distinct, scrappy appeal. It wears its svelte dimensions and available contrasting roof colors well. Of course, good looks don't come free. In this case, the driver pays with huge blind spots from a bulky B-pillar and a wide C-pillar. Lowering the rear headrest through the touchscreen is cool, but that doesn't fix the blind spots, making a great case for safety-oriented options like blind spot monitoring. On that subject, this is a Volvo. As such, the safety roster is robust, with standard lane keeping assist, forward collision alert with automatic emergency braking, and rear collision warning that can detect an impending crash and proactively tighten the seatbelts. The XC40 also offers pilot assist, which keeps the vehicle within its lane and automatically paces the car ahead. On the powertrain front, there are two 4-cylinder variants, the front-wheel drive T4 and the $2,000 pricier all-wheel drive T5, each partnered with an agreeable 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy with the T5 is decent, but for your best efficiency, the T4 is the play. We're guessing, since official figures weren't revealed while creating this video. And just so you know, Volvo has confirmed hybrid and all-electric XC40s for the future.
Punch it from a stop, and it takes a beat before the turbos come alive in the T5, but once they do, it scoots with respectable authority, hitting 60 in a little more than 6 seconds.
There's also an automatic engine start-stop feature to save gas when the vehicle is motionless, but the engine restarts in inelegant fashion. Thanks, Sensus, for making deactivation so darn simple. The XC40 lineup is divided into 3 trims: the base Momentum, the sporty R design, and the classy Inscription. For slightly more than $34,000, the simplest T4 Momentum trim features a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, leather seating, and app-based car sharing.
Using the Volvo On Call app, users can share their vehicle's location and let a friend drive it without having to hand off a key. If I had friends, I would definitely use that.
Load up an Inscription trim with foot-activated tailgate, wireless phone charging, automatic parking abilities, a 13-speaker Harman Kardon audio system, a panoramic sunroof, and active dampers, and the MSRP can top $45,000. That's a large sum for a small SUV, but the XC40's starting price is quite competitive versus the BMW X1, Audi Q3, Mercedes-Benz GLA, and Cadillac XT4, especially considering the Volvo's hardy equipment list. The XC40 can also be purchased via Volvo's Care subscription service. Starting at $600 per month, the 24-month subscription requires no down payment, includes insurance and maintenance, and lets you upgrade to a new car in as little as 12 months, just like a phone. Volvos are known for their esoteric Swedish charm, but the XC40's credentials extend well beyond Scandinavian heritage.
It's a fun, functional, comfortable SUV condensed to perfection. If you want small-scale luxury in an SUV, the Volvo XC40 is a prime contender. And if you want Swedish charm, it's got that too.